Okay, let's make sure I can get everything to work. That's the hard part. Getting it all to work. Turn down my volume there. Do a little test chat. See if it comes up on my tablet. And it's not. I tell you. Alright, try this again. There. Alright, there's that one. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, hey, good morning, GoPro already. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Now, there we go. Good. Popped up on my tablet. We are ready to go. How's everything going today, by the way? I'm happy it's the weekend. It wasn't really a super busy week for me, but I'm glad it's the weekend. So, all right. Ooh, other glasses. I want my other glasses. I paid a lot of money for those. I better use them. What do we got here? Not that one. This one. Where'd those go? Here we are. All right. Put on my pinball glasses. All right. Let's get started. All right. I also want to say that we are now sponsored by This Week in Pinball. Granted, it's not much, but hey, it's something. So check out their website for pinball news and all that fun stuff. And Jeff Patterson does a lot for the pinball community, that's for sure. We didn't reset my score reels on here. There we go. That's better. I should probably look at those score reel switches. Okay, let's get started. Doing some 1966 Williams Top Hand. A machine I really enjoy. All right, here we go. Not much on the first ball. Yep, got to work on my cards. That's the main thing with this game. Let's see here. I got a wild card in the center. Take a little bit to get warmed up here. Get in the groove. Let's see if we can get the center. Oh, beautiful. Oh, great. Even got a match. Nice. And there we go. That's the fun of this game. We don't want the center. Oh, well. Gonna be a quick one, but hey, score's not terrible. 3,000 is kind of what I shoot for most of the time. Okay, jacks are good. Ah, not much luck there. All right, let's keep going here. Another game. See what we got going here. Jeez. Well, I wanted the center, so that's good. Okay. See if I can get that left card. Oh yeah, it can be a very fast game, which is one of the things I like about this. I don't know if have you watched me stream this one before, GoPro already, or not. I have streamed it a couple times, but I'm not. I try to rotate my collection so I don't stream stuff, you know, more than others. But have you seen me stream it before? Darn it! All right. There's one hit on the left target there. See if we can get another couple hits. There's one. Wow, one more, and I'll have. I need two more. Okay. Nope, this is the first time seeing this game, says GoPro already. All right, cool. Ah, darn it. All right, well, I should explain the rules anyway, because this, I like this game because it's got a lot more rules than you expect it to have. Hey, there we got a match, and we drain. Oh, sweet. All right, This is a 1966 Williams top hand, as you well can see. It is called an Add-A-Ball game. I'm not super familiar with, I'm not sure how familiar with you are with that type of game. But Add-A-Ball games were designed to appease local governments like those in Wisconsin, where pinball was illegal. Because before pinball became illegal, it was really a gambling device where you'd have machines that had replay counters in the hundreds. And there's no way anybody's going to play off 100 games. So they'd, you know, go to the bar and say, hey, cash me out, and he'd press a button and the counter would reset. So this game was designed to get around that legally. And so you can only win extra balls. There's no credit counter on here. And so yeah, you just earn the extra balls. On this game, you earn them by a couple ways. Score. 4,000 points or 6,000 points. You earn them by the specials in the outlanes here, and that is selectable in the back. So when I get a match, I could have them both light up, but I like my games a little tougher. I don't want it to be too easy. I want to earn my replays or my extra balls on this game. So you can earn the ball there, and you also earn by beating the dealer's hand. The dealer's hand is in the section center in the back, and every 10 points that registers like a sling hit, there's a mechanism that rotates once, and it's basically behind the scenes changing the cards, and we reveal the card when the ball drains. And to get the higher points, we want to match, and also, you know, when the ball ends, to get a high score, or to beat the dealer's hand. But when we have a match of anything, 3 of a kind, you get the 100s will light up, and these 3 turn from 10 points into 100, and then the upper left and right corners turn from 10 points into 100. We've also got the ability to get a full house with the pair of 9s on the side here, and that will help to beat the dealer, because the dealer can also light up the 9 on there. So it's really a lot more complicated than you think. You can also have a match, and if the ball goes, if the pop-upper hits it and it goes over the rollovers up top, you'll lose your match. So you can lose it too. But once you're matched, these score wheels lock unless it goes up top. So I've got, as a player, I've got an advantage because I can see what's coming next. 1 card next. Jack, Wild, 10. Ideally, I want the center shoot. It's the hardest one to get. But if I get a Wild from the center and the top, then I will match again. See what we can do. Hey, we got it. So, ideally, to beat the dealer, I want to get the 9s. But to get points, I want to hit these, but these are kind of danger targets. So it's the old risk-reward thing. So every hit of those targets that are in the danger zone is 100 points, which can really help your score. Okay, let's see if I can hit the 9s now. And of course, this has the smaller 2-inch flippers, which is one of the last games to get it. Okay, I think I saw chat come through here. Let's see. Nope, guess it didn't. Or it hasn't popped up on my tablet yet. Nope. All right. Let's see here. We're looking pretty good. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. My name is Jeremy from Pinball Mayhem. Obviously, we're on YouTube, but I also do Twitch streams Sunday at about the same time, usually. Let's see. We're doing good. We didn't get an extra ball there. We had jacks. We did not have the 9s, but the dealer had aces, which would have beat us anyway, plus he had the 9s for the full house. So, all right. I really enjoy this game just because of the challenge and the extra rules that are in there to kind of make you think more. Let's see here. I don't want the center, ideally, because we got Wild here, and that's the best to have. So either one of the side ones will be okay, and then we'll have to try to make a match. Okay, good. I do have the tilt. The machine does have a tilt, but it's set a little looser, just so I can bounce it up at the top. But it's not super loose. All right. So coming up next, I got a king and I got a jack. Again, I want to keep the wild in the center if possible. Nope, not gonna happen. Oh, all right. One more on the right will give me a queen. Try not to hit the other targets here. I'll probably end up hitting them by accident. This working with the 2-inch flippers, it's a whole nother ball game, let me tell you. I've had this, there we go, we got hit. Oh, nice, nice bounce out. Wow. Those outlanes are usually unforgiving, but lucked out there. All right. It was a small victory. We didn't really change in the back there, so that's kind of interesting. Might have just hit the right number of 10 spots. All right. If it matches again, then we got a problem. Or if it's the same hand again. All right, so we got king, king, king coming up next. So anyone's going to work. So we'll just give her a full plunge. Center's fine. I'm going to try to hit the 2 outer ones. Oh, I did that to myself. All right, so if I can hit the right top rollover lane, I'll get a match, which is ideally what I want. I'll go a light plunge. See what that gets us. Woohoo! Yes! Sweet. Now, we'll see if I can take advantage of it. Now, kings are pretty good. All right, all right. Okay, we got 2 knocks there. We got a knock for going down the special lane, and we got another knock for beating the dealer. Dealer had queens, we had kings. All right. So we got an extra ball. So, 2 extra balls, actually. Let's see. Like I said, if we get 3,000, we're doing good. My high score on this game is 10,522, and that was one unforgettable game where just everything just clicked. Okay, we got king. Coming up, we got jack, wild, and ace. So ideally, center lane. Nope. Now, as you see, the targets, the stand-ups in the left and right, those also advance the cards. So that can help or hurt you. All right, we got a good situation here. Center, we got wild, which should be ideal. But we also have 2 jacks coming up on the left and the right. So pretty much anyone's going to work, but center is what I ideally want. A medium plunge here. Nice! Gonna let her go. Oh, we got 110. Ah. Okay. 3,023. That is a good score for this game. All right. Because sometimes you get scores that are way less. Let's see. High score. Here's my high score adjustment tool. And let's see here. 3. 023. All right. That was a good game. That was a very good game. Let's get back to my view here. All right. And another thing you might be interested in is the design of this game. We got the word Pinball Mayhem down at the bottom, which is something I put there. This is a small series of games with this style back box that was meant to have like the, either you could have your operator name there, business name. It was kind of an advertising marquee sort of deal. So it's got a slot in there, and you just put a clear piece of sheet plastic in there, and you put your whatever you want on there. I'm sure they sold letter kits or something, so that's kind of something cool that I took advantage of. This machine I like taking to shows because it's light. I can handle it myself. And now that I've worked on it quite a bit and had it to a few shows, it gets about 300 plays per show, which is really good, of course, when shows are going on. And it's pretty reliable. Last show I had a problem with it, but I got a video on that, but it turned out to be a bad solder joint on one of the coils, and that was very strange. Definitely check out that video if you're interested. Just search Top Hand on the Pinball Mayhem. All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. I know there's people always coming and going. And that's fine. Okay. Why do we got a... Oh, all right. Never mind. I was worried why we had a special lit, but as soon as we go through the top, it's going to clear those out. All right, so we got Jack, Ace I don't want, and Jack. So left or right shot. We'll just do a full plunge. Give her a good bounce so it doesn't go in the center. Now, I'm going to try to hit the right. And not what I wanted. I really had to dial these slingshots back down because when I set up a game, I set switch gaps at a certain point, and then you make adjustments from there. And, man, the slings were so sensitive because they're so wide. It was crazy. I had to back these slings just with a really large gap. Dang it, didn't want that. Wasn't paying attention. That's okay. We're here to have fun. All right, see if I can hit the center one. And keep the ball still alive. Nope. Okay. So just trying to get back into the groove where we get some lineups there. All right. Coming up, we got King, Jack, Jack. Pretty much anyone's going to work. Okay. Darn it. Okay, we got wild and center. Slings already did my work for me, so screwed that up. See what we can get. See if we can break 1,000 on this game. Center is what I would like, but it's not that big a deal otherwise. Oh, bounced out. Okay, come on, you can do it. There's the center. Good. Ah. What's great about the Add-A-Ball games is I could get a ball or two on this last ball and keep going. All right, any one of the sides. Don't really want the center, all right. There's more jacks on the wheels. All right, queen matched, so that was good. Okay, we got one. Okay, the dealer had a king and a 9 for a full house, so he beat us there, but we got one extra ball for going on the special light lane. All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let's see. We beat 1,000, so going good there. Center would be best. We got a queen coming up in the center, so I'm going to aim for the center because we really need to get some balls awarded to us. Nope, not going to happen. It's all right. Now, if I can hit that right one, come on. See if I can get that right stand-up to register a target there. Ah, hit the center. Oh, well. Got our 9s going, but that's not going to help us. All right, I just purchased my first EM, Williams OXO. Hopefully the outlanes aren't as brutal as this game. Love watching and listening to EMs. Excellent, congratulations on your first EM game. My first EM game, which was my second pinball machine that I ever owned, I was working with an operator, or bugging an operator is what I was doing, about buying some jukeboxes. Because at the time, I was really into jukeboxes. And I still like jukeboxes, but you can't share a jukebox with a bunch of people. You know, it's like, yeah, you can sit down and listen to it, but you can only have one jukebox going at a time. Whereas pinballs, you know, same amount of work and a lot more fun, in my personal opinion. So I was really wanting to get a look into their warehouse. But he said, oh, it's all full of shit. You can't even walk through there. Come back, come back in a month or something, and we'll see if anything's changed. So I kept bugging him every month. And one time I got there, and he says, oh, we've been talking about you. Put his arm around me and said, I got a deal for you. We got 12 jukeboxes that we think you can probably make 2 or 3 out of. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I go back there and look, and some row AMIs and stuff. And like I said, I was just cutting my teeth in the jukebox scene. 60s and 70s jukeboxes and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, price was pretty good. And of course they were delivering, so that was nice. And I said, what about that pinball machine in the back that I see in the corner? And yeah, I got Williams Stratoflight, which didn't take too much to get working, and really didn't do all the things I do on a pinball machine now, but it worked out good. So that was my first EM story. And then from there, I just, every time I do an EM machine, I do different things based on what I feel like and what the machine's telling me. Oh, all right. We got an extra ball there for going through the special. All right, we got a wild coming up in the center, which is ideally what I want for a match. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Now I'm going to try to get the 9s. Because like I said, those stand-up targets, you know, right in the center there are kind of dangerous. Oh, nice bounce out. Woohoo! All right, nice. That was a great score. All right, we got queens coming up on all fronts. So ideally, left or the right, not the center. Okay, now if I can hit the right one. There we go. Oh man, didn't even get a shot on it. And the dealer beat us with a full house. All right. Nothing's changed. We got kings coming up on the outsides. We don't want a center shot, so there we go. Let's see if I can hit the right. Oh, baby! Pretty good score, though. 2,315. I'm happy with that score. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let's see, we are at 10:21. All right, we are doing good. Camera battery is doing good. I'm having fun. Feel free to chat it up here. This GoPro already is the only one that's chatted so far, so I'm here for you guys. How's your morning going? What are you having for breakfast? You know, something like that. Got any plans for it today? It doesn't have to be pinball related. Got any questions about me or my collection? Let me know. And let's see. Ooh. Oh, dang it. Thought I had something going. This game came out of a, not really a chicken coop, but there was a whole bunch of games stored in a building that had a roof, but no windows. I mean, it wasn't like being rained on, but it wasn't the best. Certainly no temperature or humidity control. Came out of a lot of several games. And one of the cool things about this game is when I tore it apart, only the flippers were worn out. The score rails were not worn out. Any of the advance units in the back were not worn out. And I was like, why is that? That didn't make any sense to me. Then I thought about it. The Williams big flipper game, whatever flipper game first came out with the big flippers, instantly made this one undesirable to any player out there. So what happened was this game was on location somewhere. The big flipper games came out. Hey, we got center, we got a match, sweet. And the operator said, I'm not gonna fix this thing. Nobody's playing it. We'll just leave it on location until it dies. So the flippers died and I think it was left. Now it didn't have like 3,000 plays on it. It had quite a few plays, but I mean, just looking at all the mechanisms and everything, it's pretty amazing. And I also lucked out because on that same trip, there was a Williams Shuffle Alley that had been literally sat outside for years. I mean, you know, no glass, the panel was junk, the lanes, who knew where lanes were. But I wanted all the mechanisms for spares, especially being Williams. And I paid 20 bucks for the back of it, and I got all these gorgeous score reels. So even though it had been left outside, there really wasn't any moisture. There was some rust on the inside stuff, but it wasn't serious, and all the score reels were in really good shape. And they turned out to be the same as the score reels for this unit. So I just, out of the 24 score reels or 28 that were there, I just picked the 4 nicest ones and worked out great. What do we got going on here? We are looking good. Got ball 1. Center would be ideal. I got a jack coming up in the center. Nope, not gonna happen. Okay, I got a queen coming up on the right. There's a queen. Ah, 2,000. All right, 2,000 I can live with. 2,000's good. All right. Let's see how it goes. Having fun with the top hand. I put some Titan rubber 1-inch rubbers on here on the flippers. So that's kind of fun. Got to choose a different color. That's okay, center's fine. All right, here. Okay, we got wild. Let's see if I can leave it. Ugh, nothing there. You're just a whole different ball game with these small flippers. I mean, I've had this game for a long time. Several years. You know, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4. Don't remember. Maybe it was longer. Time flies when you're having fun. But, even though I played it a ton, I'm still learning, you know, how to aim with these flippers and everything. Because this is the only game I have with small flippers. And it's just something different. Okay. Oh, missed. I'm nowhere near making a match on the center reels here. Let's bring her around to the top, see if that does anything. Okay, we are having fun. Okay, well, if I can hit the center shot again, we'll get a wild. It is possible to trap up on these. There's a wild, even though it's a 10. Now, all right, we got a full house. It's a very poor quality full house, but I'll take it. See if we can get some score going. Also, the way I've got this machine set, since the out lanes only light every other one, or you know, one at a time, the top center pop bumper is 100 points every other hit. Or every other 10-point switch hit, I should say. Whoa! Caught the edge of it. Oh, beautiful bounce out. That rarely happens. And it's happened twice today. See if we can keep the ball alive here. I'm not super cool on the artwork on this. I don't hate it. I like the back glass. The kind of cowboy in the center there reminds me of one of my friends, one of my pinball friends. Oh, man. Lucking out on this one. 3,000. Now if we make it to 4,000, we'll get an extra ball based off score. All right. Woo! Okay, the dealer only had 10, so we got an extra ball for going down the special, and we got an extra ball for beating the dealer. So you got to beat the dealer. You can't match him. All right, 3406. That was great. Now we're down to 5. I have had the counter up to 9 once or twice. So the ball counter does go up to 9. All right, what do we got coming up on the reels? We got jacks on the outside, so anything on the outside would be good. We don't want center if possible. Nope. That's all right. Okay, if I can get that right one, we'll get a match. Nope. It's okay. Now we'll see if we can get the right lane. Let's do a light plunge. Left. Oh well. Okay, we got a wild coming up in the center. Wow, that was a good ball. Said Gopa already. Definitely. That's what I like about this game. It's not easy, but you can have some really good games on it. All right. Doesn't really matter. All right. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Let's see if we can hit the left a few times. Like I said, there's more jacks on the outer reels than anything else. Oh, we're so close to 4,000. So 4,000 will get a ball. 6,000 will be the next one. All right, we already got the high score for the day, so bonus. Let's see what we can do here. Not that big a deal what we get. Okay, watch it. The 4,000's coming up. There it goes. Extra ball. Okay. We got 2 jacks lined up. Okay, hit the glass there, so there's a big crack. Ah, had the wild lined up. Probably have to work on that center target. Shouldn't really hit the glass, but hey, it happens. It's pinball. Okay, we got jacks. Hey, there we go. Got a match. Whoa! Okay, like I said, you can hold it there. Yeah, a little buzzy, but that's okay. 4,400, that's good, that's good. I really want that 9 on the right. We'll go for the top. And missed. Like I said, not the best aimer with these. Okay. 9 on the right's my target. Sometimes you can backhand it. Okay, hey, we beat the dealer. Extra ball. That's what's really cool about these Add-A-Balls. I had let's see, Post Time was the one before this. And that was fun too. That was like a horse racing theme. That top hand was cool because it had a function to where if you got an extra ball, a little gate would open here. It's actually a flipper down below the apron. It would open up and it would give the ball another path to go when it went between the flippers, and it would kick it back out onto the field. There's a couple games that did that, but that was a really cool feature. Fun feature. All right, let's see what we got coming up. We got Wild in the center, which is ideal. We don't have any matches on the left and right, so let's hope for center. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, trying for those 9s again to beat the dealer. One of the cool things... Oh, that was awesome. Oh, geez, right to the other side. 5,000. Nice, nice. Score is good. Score is really good. All right, camera battery doing good. We're doing good with score. Not much with the reels here. One of the cool things, though, like these 9 targets, there's 2 positions on the playfield you can mount those. You can nestle them back a little bit so they're harder to hit. Same with the center 3 targets there. So they really had a lot of adjustability in these games. Let's see. Oh, hey, Dad says morning. Morning, Dad. Appreciate you dropping by. Let's see here. Having a good game right now. All right. Anything but center. Good. Okay, let's see if we can get to 6,000. That, all right, nice. 6,000 is our next extra ball. Score-wise. 5,800. There we go, 6,000. Now, trying for the 9s to beat the dealer. Get a full house. No! Did not beat the dealer there. We matched. Not a win. All right, but we're doing a killer score. This is great. I'm loving it. All right, we're on ball 2. We've already won several extra balls, so that's bonus. I got 10s coming on the outside. Don't want the center because we got wild. Give her a little nudge there. Nudging is legal in pinball. And of course hit the center anyway. There we go. There are some players that won't even touch the game, and I can respect that, but it is meant to be nudged, and you just got to learn the boundaries of each individual machine, how tight the tilt is. That's why the tilt is there. Let's see. Right, I got a jack coming up. Left, I got a 10 coming up. Center is a king, so... If we can hit center a few times, we'll get a match with 10s. Okay, we got 2 queens lined up. I need 2 hits on the right. Concentrate here. Try to anyway. That's all right. Whew. Oh, fumbled that one. Wow! 7,049. That's got to be my record for streaming on this game. All right, let's see here. 7,049. That is an awesome score on this game. And just like to say, we are now officially sponsored by This Week in Pinball. They're doing a pinball promoters kind of a deal where they're sharing some revenue with the pinball promoters. And being I got a YouTube channel and do Twitch and live stream and stuff, I'm one of those pinball promoters, along with many other fine people. This Week in Pinball really has a great website where they have a lot of pinball news and whatnot, what's coming up in the industry. So if you listen to Pinball Podcasts, they always reference This Week in Pinball, or TWIP. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on there. You should check them out. All right, 7,049. That's a great high score. Okay. One of the issues I had for the first few years with this game, was the ball count mechanism. There is an adjustment. It's a standard mechanism, but there's an adjustment for the stroke of the mechanism itself, where the coil goes in. There's a limiter on it, and it's got an adjustment screw on it. Oh, hey Barricade, morning. And I could never get that right. So I had the same thing with the post time game, and just working through stuff. I'll take that. That's fun. I'm finally getting a feel for how to adjust those things and test them and whatnot, because it's like I get it working, you know, all lubricated and stuff. On metal only parts is where you put lubrication on those kind of mechanisms, or metal on metal, I should say. And there'd be times to where it would not add a ball, and there'd be times where it would add too many. It's really weird. Or it'd take away too many. And it'd be super random. Like, the game would sit for a couple weeks, and my friend would play it, and it's like, he'd have 5 balls, and all of a sudden it'd go down and he'd have like 2, or none. It's really weird. All right. I'd love to learn how to fix EMs. Yep. Come on over. Now we just the main thing with fixing anything really is to just do it, like research and whatnot. But see, now that was a really crap game, and I wasn't paying attention too much. But that's what I like about this game. It's not easy. 970. Yeah, like I said, anything over 1,000 is pretty good. 3,000 is ideal. So yeah, I even switched out parts on that mechanism because I got a box full of them from that good for me deal when I bought that head off of a Shuffle Alley that had been sitting outside forever. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll work. 1 hit on the left, and we'll do it. So yeah, just like with fixing EMs, it's just doing it and research and learning from your mistakes. Making mistakes, not being afraid to make mistakes. My philosophy with EMs has pretty much been fix everything, go through everything. And that's evolved. My theory has not been the same, the whole time. What do we got here? My partner and I just finished putting in a power supply and an Outrun arcade cab. That was the first time. It's scary, but we did it. Hey, congratulations, you did it. That's awesome. Is this something you had to solder in, or was it just like wire terminals and stuff? I'm just curious. As I've looked at an arcade cabinet like that, but I never really looked at the power supply. All right, what do we got coming up? We got a wild in the center, which we want to keep. So Jack on the right. Yeah, definitely, congrats. Ah, man, I wanted the right. And that's okay. I'm here for you guys, having fun. Top score is not important. It's fun, though. That's what I try for. Try to explain what I do and how I do it. All right. We got kings coming up everywhere else. All right. If we can hit the center, we'll get a match. Nope. Okay. I saw a, oh, there's a comment. It's a box that goes, let's see here. Hey, you made it 1,000, that's good. It's a box that, all right, it's a box in that just need hook style plugs lined up with correct screws and power adjusted. All right, so yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky. Good deal. Be sure to check it after a while and make sure it's the adjustment stays. Let's see here. Ready to start my next game. All right, here we go. I'm looking at the reels that are coming up, or the things that are coming up next. So we got 10, king, queen. So, nice, yep. So right would start me a pair of queens. We want to try to match our reels. So right's probably ideal, but I like to have wild in the center. I'm going to do left. All right. And right down the middle. All right. Still go for the right, huh? Oh. Is what it is. Sometimes just, yeah. Sometimes just getting started on this thing is a chore. Okay, we got a jack coming up on the left there. Try to use some of my other flipper skills. Well, that worked. Hey, oh, drain right away. That is a-okay. All right. I didn't want to center. Oh well. Disappointed, but I'm okay with it. We'll make it work. So another thing I talk about a lot is planking on the playfield. You probably can't see it. Oh, hey, Tom Smith. Morning. Let's see here. What do we got? All right, great. Good, good, good. Okay, so planking in the playfield. This game basically was in an uncontrolled environment for many, many years. And of course it sat for a long time after it broke. And there is severe planking in this area of the game. There's not too much up top, so pretty nice. But this game has, shoot, I can't think of the name of the word, type of paint on it. Losing it, can't think of it. Lacquer, that's the word, it's got lacquer. So it's got lacquer paint and it's got lacquer clear coat on it. Pleasure always to watch and learn. Oh, cool, thank you very much, appreciate it. And I really appreciate the chats, because that's why I do this, to interact with you guys, because I'm here for you. Yeah, I don't do it just to play pinball and get a high score and stuff. It's like, this interaction and stuff is what I love. Let's see here, let's go another round. So getting back to planking. So, I could have just waxed this playfield and it would have been rough as heck right in here, and the ball would have been slow and everything, and would have been horrible. Would have been bad to play, would not have played good. Darn it. There goes my wild. So, I learned by accident a technique to help with the playability of the game this old with planking. And I used it on high speed as well. My high speed game had severe planking in one part of it. So what you do, for me, I take Novus 2. And I just, the goal is, or the desired effect is, you heat the paint, which is the paint underneath it and the clear coat. Because remember, this has a very thin layer of lacquer clear coat on it. All right, hey, we got a match. And you just rub it in a small area, and the paint actually lays down. It becomes super glossy. Like if I were to take the glass off and run my fingernail over all this visual planking that's here, you wouldn't feel it. You would. So it's like smooth as glass right in here now, and that's just to that technique that I found out by accident, because I got irritated at, I don't know if it was top hand I figured it out on, but I got really irritated. It was like, darn it, this thing isn't like smoothing out. Darn it. Another center shot will work. And I just got, just rubbing, and it's like I pulled it away, and the cloth was of course hot, and I felt the playfield, it was hot. And it's like, whoa, it's like baby smooth there. It's like, wow. And I know I'm not the first one to figure that out. You know, automotive guys know that, basically buffing a car. But it was a really kind of a inspirational kind of find. I was like, wow, I found something cool out that I can help out. And now with streaming and stuff, I can tell other people about it. And I've posted about it a few times too. But yeah, made this machine play so much better. I never even played it before. This machine, because this is not my first EM, I've had it, you know, I've had other EMs before, so I had experience on it. And I knew, in looking at this game, the features of it and that I wanted to keep it. It was a keeper. I just went through it top to bottom, cleaned every contact. I even went so far as to polish the brass on all of the switches, the part you see here. Because they were all green and crusty and caked with wax and everything. All right, center be good. Gonna get center? I'm gonna get center. All right, cool. So, I don't do that on every machine. I just kind of do what I feel the machine warrants and what I'm gonna do with the machine. Like if I want a machine to be real reliable, it's gonna have everything done to it. Like I have a couple project machines that I'm probably not gonna keep. One I might. But, you know, and those, just so they're reliable, I'm going to go through them totally. All right, Barricade says, I love these streams. Get to see the awesome games and enjoy chatting. Sweet. Feeling is mutual, like I said. I like to tell, and yeah, I've been streaming now for probably 3 months. And my first stream, I don't think it was on this game. It might have been my second stream on this game. Might have been the first stream. I don't remember. All right, we got a match, and we got a ball here. 1985. All right, good year. So, in telling my stream story and why I like streaming, was that I think this was the first game I was going to stream, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to want to stand and play a pinball for an hour and stream. But let me tell you, it's this interaction with you guys and sharing, and it really is sharing the high points and low points and everything that make it fun. It's the interaction, chatting and stuff, and answering questions and talking about stuff and explaining what I'm doing and having you know, back and forth. Really makes stuff fly by. Like July 4th was my longest stream. I was playing Champion Pub, and like an hour went by. And, oh, yeah, go down again. Ah. And, it's like, yeah, we'll go longer. You know, it was an hour, 2067, that's good. I'm happy with that. So an hour went by, and, like, yeah, we'll keep going. You know, I had some more chatters come in, and I was getting tired. Like, hour and a half in, I was getting tired. And like, you know, probably call it. You know, I was playing like crap. And then we got more people in. And some new people, and some chatting and whatnot, and I got some more energy, and it's like, sweet. So then I made it to 2 hours. So it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, 2 hours. You know, I was having fun. Champion Pub's a fun game to stream, and it's a pretty solid game. So I don't move it sideways too much. That stream went about 3 hours because I got a second win from the people chatting. You know, engaging me talking about my collection and whatnot. And that was just a boatload of fun. You know, that was the longest stream I had. So, it's good. It's all good. That's why I like to stream. All right, what do we got here? Try to focus on the game. The thing with this game is you got to look at what you got coming up next and plan accordingly. All right, Barricade says, how do you get so good at connecting with others? How do you get so good at connected with others? I'd love to connect with people like this about arcade games too. All right, cool. Well, let's see. Like, building my group of pinball friends. So when I started pinball, it was just, I got a pinball machine through, I can't think of the name of the website now. But it was basically, they had a local collector's database. And I found a local guy. And then I bought a machine from him, not working. And I went through it, and there was Clay's guides and whatnot online. That was, 16, 17 years now that I did that. And Pinside wasn't around. And I was just kind of like on my own. I was on my own for a long time, and I worked on other people's games because I had the time and to gain experience and whatnot. Ooh, nice. So I was doing that, and I was still kind of on my own. Then my friend John, who lives up in Eagle River, he said, "Hey, Jeremy, you should really check out this Pinside website. There's a lot of pinball stuff going on there, collectors and stuff." It's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, thanks, and that was the end of it. And then he mentioned it to me again, like a year later. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'll check it out. So I made an introductory post. And my pinball friend Russ, who lives in Marathon, 762, I'm just chatting here, just having fun. I don't care about the score. So, yeah, he was talking about, all right, we got a message from Tom here. Let's see. Love this hobby, but it's hard to collect because of the space. Yes, very true. This is why it's good to have folks like you share the collection. Thank you very much, Tom. Really appreciate it. Really, really, truly appreciate it. Thank you. And I love sharing it. Like I said, I love having people over. I love having people play. I love explaining things. So, yeah. So getting back to my story. I made an introductory post. Might have been Wisconsin Pinball. I did that. I don't remember. I think it was, could have been Pinside too. Probably was Pinside. And Russ said, it's like, hey, I know this is a little weird, but I'm in Marathon, which is about a half hour away. There's a local collector called Tom, and he's going to have an open house. And it's like in 2 weeks. And I had met Russ, I had met Tom, and like, I don't know. Maybe it was a week, I don't remember. So I went with him. So just kind of leap of faith kind of thing. All right, Tom, Barricade says, Tom, I'm already running out of space. What's your collection like? Cool, cool. That's what I like, interaction between people too. I know I do watch Ted Flip every once in a while, and he's got a lot of that going on, which is fun. So now I met Tom, and because of that, meeting him, he now knows my name. So I was like, okay. Tom has an amazing collection, by the way, and he was having fun sharing with people. And then Fox Cities League, or Fox Valley, I don't remember if it's Fox Cities, Fox Valley. I get confused. Started, and I did that, and I met more people. So it's just kind of reaching out. So like with the arcade thing, my channel partner Ed, he's into arcades, so he likes that. So reach out to him. Fox Cities, hey Vince, hey. There's another friend who I got to meet. So it's Tom Graff, and Vince. Let me know what you think of this. Take a look at the back glass. The cowboy standing up, holding the hat in his hand. That kind of reminds me of Tom. What do you think? But thanks for tuning in, Vince. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into the stuff. I kind of thought that when I bought this game, actually. It's the hair, I think. It's really the hair. But yeah, so that's how I kind of got into the pinball scene and got with other people. So there was many years where I was just kind of on my own with pinball stuff. Buying parts and whatnot. But yeah, Russ kind of opened the door, with the Fox Cities and whatnot. I really got to make it out to District 82, which is which pinball place that Eric opened up. He's another person that's in the Fox Cities League. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Vince is into the arcades too a bit, I think. He's got some, well, of course, yeah, he built his own arcade game, so yeah, he's into it. All right. Let's see here. Don't judge. Only I ever play some games. Alright, up and through right now. Space Time, Firepower, and Pinbot. Also virtual machine. There's nothing wrong with a virtual machine. You know, I am A-okay with anybody with a virtual machine. I'm not okay if somebody says a virtual machine is way better than a regular pinball. I might argue that. But I will respect you if that's your opinion. But I might not agree with it. But I like a virtual machine too. I really gotta play some more. I'll admit that. Because, hey, it's pinball, and you can learn rules from it. Alright, and you can play other tables that you can't play in real life. Sweet! We beat the dealer on that. That was 2 knocks. Alright, all kings coming up. So, let's see here. See if we can get over 1,000 on this game. Any of the shoots would be fine. Center works. Okay, oh, hey, wild. Oh, sweet! That's where it worked great. Woo! I love those little things that happen. Didn't get to take advantage of it. Oh, look at that score, man. All ones. 1, 1, 1, 1. Only on this game. Or an older game. Let's see here. Well, center be all right. Got an ace coming up. Okay, that'll work. Now if I can get the right. Hey, whoa, nice. Good, good. See if I can take advantage of it. Okay, we got kings high, or 3 kings. See if we can get a straight. By getting the 2 9s on the corners. We're on ball 2. Ah. Ah, jeez, just kiss that target. All right, we beat the dealer. Okay, Barricade, this question about the feel of pinball. Did the games with the smaller flippers feel much different from the late 70s to more modern games? I was really impressed with this game at the power of the flippers. This game is not high-tapped. High-tapped in EM terms means it's a function of the day when the machine was built. Because remember, when EMs were built, this is basically 60s, even before the 60s, wiring was not the best in a lot of places. Voltage was not the best. So you'd have a line voltage of maybe 100 volts, 90 volts, something like that. And these games are very susceptible to that. To whereas, you know, in the modern house, you almost always have 120. But sometimes you just didn't have that in certain locations. So what they had, this game actually has like a double wound transformer. It's got 2 sets of primary windings for the input voltage, which affect the output voltage. So there's a normal position, which is meant for 100 to 120 volts. And if you got lower line voltage, you move it to the high tap. And that increases the voltage. And some EN games, high tap just to make them feel snappier and whatnot. But you can risk breaking targets and wearing out stuff. So with this game, I put on new flipper coils, the original spec, and rebuilt the flippers. And I thought it was going to have weak flippers. So really powerful flippers. I'm very happy with them. But yes, it does feel different because you can't, the aiming is way different on the flippers. And it's harder to trap up. So yes, it definitely feels different. And I like it. I like it a lot because it's really a challenge for me to aim accurately at the targets. And I'm slowly getting better at it. But again, this is my only one with the small flippers, and, you know, work on other skills like nudging and whatnot. Okay, we got a pretty good score going. Let's see here. Looking at what's coming up, and I got 2 jacks coming up on the outside, so let's go for an outside. Good. Now if I can hit the right, get another match. All right. 2,000 points. So I'm okay with it if I can get the right top lane. Here we go. Hey Vince, if you're still on, when I said I liked Audra's glasses there, this is what I was thinking. These are my new specs that I got. And while they might not be the same shape as hers, they got the same translucent red, which I really like. Really awesome. Oh, hey, cool. So yeah, these are the ones I like, man. They're really nice. single vision because I didn't want to, I spent a lot of money on the frames because this was the only style frame with this shape lens and this color frame that I could get easily. And, you know, I figured, hey, it's for pinball, why not? Oh, come on, a few more times be great. So, yeah. Now I can say I have glasses just like Audra's, or at least same color. So, $28.94. I am happy with that. All right, what do we got? We got 1 hour. We are having fun going. Thanks for the stream, Jeremy. Time to get off my lazy butt. Enjoy your weekend. You know, we got 10 people in the chat, or 10 people in the, on the stream here, which I'm thankful for. And we're gonna change out our battery. Here's our battery. I could get a battery eliminator for this, but you know, I actually like the brake. We'll stream a little longer. We might go an hour and a half, we'll see. Change your battery out there. Chatting with friends, having a good time. Let's see what we got here. So we will keep going. Pull one hot battery out. Cold battery in. All right, so yeah, it's really cool that the people that are on the stream chatting drive it. I mean, as far as my energy level and whatnot. All right, so change my other view to where I can see the focus and align it live. I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. All right, straighten the camera out. I know we're gonna need a focus adjustment here. Put on my other glasses so I can see what's going on. All right, what do we got here? That's pretty good. Yep. Straighten her out here. Let's see, let's dial it. There, that looks pretty good. I think it resets when the camera gets shut off. All right. Yeah, I like that. Festive. All right, cool. I like that description of my glasses. Festive. All right, let's keep going. How's the battery going on that? All right, wireless mic is doing good, 75%. And where are we at here? Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. I do want to say that we are now sponsored by This Week in Pinball. They've got... it's thisweekinpinball.com, and they've got a pinball promoter database, which if you go there, you can search for Pinball Mayhem and give us a like if you want. That's great. My name's Jeremy, by the way, or rate us. But they started a program to where we say we're going to give a little bit of the extra revenue that comes in from the website to pinball promoters. And it's like, hey, that sounds pretty good. So I signed up for that program. And yeah, something fun. Jeff Patterson runs that site. He does a lot of stuff. If you listen to any pinball podcast, they're always mentioning This Week in Pinball. Or the TWIPY Awards, which is This Week in Pinball. So they do a lot. You know, Jeff and his team do a lot for the hobby. So I'm happy to be part of that. Okay, there's my other clock chiming 11 bells. Hey, we got a match. It's only 10s, but I'll take it. See if we can get some score build up. See also, oh, that's not gonna happen. Okay, we got jacks coming up. See what's going on. All right. Ah. Having a good time. Let's see here. I am super happy to be done with the Red Mallard wall game project, so that's good. That's one of our latest, well, it's not the latest video, but that was one of the videos before that. So that was a real good project. Got to learn about transistorized logic and how to troubleshoot it. And let's see here. All right. These small flippers definitely make a challenge, but it's a challenge I welcome. All right. Come on. Gets into a little rhythm up there with the pop bumper and that. It's only on that side though. Up and around. Alright, hey, made over 1,000, so I'm happy with that. Okay, we're looking good there. We're looking good there. Go back to my other view. Okay. Average watch time, 11 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, center would be good. Get a wild. Left. Oh, all right. Left would be great. That's what's kind of fun about this game. You know, it's the upper rollovers really kind of screw things up. Make it more challenging. Okay, we got a comment there that came in. I will read that. Ooh. All right, Barricade says, I'll be heading back to school for some semiconductors. Hope that helps with fixing this kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That, man, that, you know, and it comes from not having the experience, which now I have more, so bonus. That's why I did the Red Mallard project. You know, it's like, first I had, because there's no data. There's no data on that circuit board anymore. I don't have access to any kind of schematic or anything. That's what made that project very challenging. So I had to trace out certain circuits and try to figure out, come up with my own theories of how they worked. And then to realize that a chip, a comparative, like a chip that does comparing of two inputs and gives an output signal, that a chip can actually do that, but yet have internal resistance, which caused the problem, and not output the correct voltage. So the next chip in line wouldn't change its state. Because that was my final problem with that game, it wouldn't end. So, you know, I did all the basic stuff, replaced the literally 47-year-old capacitors. Didn't change it. And then it was just drawing out circuits, you know, making my own schematic basically, drawing out, not drawing out every circuit, that'd take forever, but just coming up with theories and revising them and all that stuff. All right. None of that was digital. Well, it was all transistorized, so it was just, you know, digital as far as 1 and 0s, yes. But no processor, no memory. All it was transistorized logic is what it's called, or TTL. And in learning about that, there's a chip called a shift register. And I had no clue what it did or how it worked, but luckily there's good documentation on the chip. So a shift register has a series of inputs, and then depending on what you do, it can put all the outputs like low or high, or it can put the first input, you know, it can do a lot of stuff. But basically what a shift register does is after you change the state of like the first input, or the first output, let's say, you change the first output to high. And a shift register will then, when you tell it to, it will shift that down to the next output, and like a cascade kind of deal. And that's how that game works. It's got several shift registers for like the score counter, which makes sense, you know, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And yeah. So as soon as I really understood that, after many hours of coming up with the wrong theories, going up, barking up the wrong tree, as it was, I was able to determine that, like, okay, this is where the game over signal comes. And then following it from there. And then going back and forth and having wrong shit happen, and back and forth, up and down. All right, but it was fun. In the end, it was fun, and I'd actually given up on that game. I'd given up on that game the day before I fixed it. So that Saturday night, I'd given up on it. It's like, I'm just going to give it back. It works now, but it doesn't end the game. And yeah, then I fixed it. Determined the bad chip. Was ready to order the bad chip. And then I said, I was like, well, maybe it's used in pinball. And it turns out I had a used one. And I was like, oh, my friend Scott has got chips and stuff. Maybe he's got one, and he did. Ah, okay. Wouldn't have... I haven't worked with TTL. I've heard a shift register has been trying to retain all the info. Yeah, it's interesting. All right. Over 1,000 points. Just BSing and having fun here. So, yeah. Camera's looking good. Let's see. I'm going to put this other battery on the charger. I'll be right back. Walk over here. Plunk it into my handy-dandy Amazon-based charger. Or Amazon purchased, I should say. All right. Take a little drink of water. Having fun. Slurping noises. All right. See, when I initially got that game, it didn't do anything. It lit up. Okay, that was it. It lit up. It's like you press the remote, nothing. That is a first on this game. The ball is trapped right on the non-return gate there. So we'll give it a shove. There we go. Now I'm holding in the plunger because when the ball comes screaming back down the lane, it'll just hit the edge of the guide here and get nicked up. It's going to get nicked up from the pop bumpers anyway, but just something I like to do. But, so that game did nothing. And we're pressing the button on the remote. Now, it turns out the remote was screwed up in a major way. But, so it's like I figured out from looking in the back of that game that what the remote board was, and knowing that it was transistorized logic, it's like, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith that this one line that I believe is the trigger line, which is currently low, I think, or grounded. If I bring that high, it should fire, basically. So, as like that first time when I did, it's like, oh, gee, am I gonna, you know, smoke the board or something, you know? Because I've never done anything like that. I haven't purposefully, intentionally tried to change a signal in a line because I've never worked with it, you know? I've observed changes, but I've never really tried to actuate a change. And I said, well, you know, it's all 5 volts anyway, so I just grabbed 5 volts off the board and got it to fire and got it working. So yeah, then went from there. All right, got to get 200 more points and 2 balls. Center shot would be great. I've got a wild coming up. See if we can hit it. Nope. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hey, there's 1,000. I'm happy. All right. Doing something for the first time is always shaky for me. Yep. Yeah, the very first time with that board. Because that board, I mean, it's not like you can go on eBay and buy one of those boards. I mean, I don't know how many games they made. Digital Systems Incorporated made that game. And they were not a maker of games. So, basically they made the game because, you know, that was the thing to do. Those games were hot. Wall games were hot at the time. And a lot of companies were making them. Yay, we got a match. Oh, we lost the match. All right, if I can get center. All right, and center. Nope. Tell you, and they're tough to aim. Very short increments on the flipper. 1607. I'm okay with that. All right, we got down to 6, so we're doing all right. Welcome everybody. My name is Jeremy from Pinball Mayhem. I also stream on Twitch. I'll be there tomorrow, 10 o'clock Central. Probably gonna do Pinbot is what I'm thinking. Not 100% positive, but I'm thinking, kind of feeling Pinbot. It's been a little while. Love me some Pinbot. You can hear me go on about the music and how much I love it, because I do. Really do. Hey, all right, got a match. Now, let's see if we can earn some extra balls off here. Got 5. New game. Ah, darn it. Okay, dealer beat us. Okay, Scott wants to know what game you're streaming tomorrow. Cool. All right. Yeah, thinking it's going to be Pinbot. Pinbot should be tomorrow on Twitch. All right. Trying to get the left. Stand up there. Oh! Okay. Oh, nice, that worked. Sweet. I don't nudge too much. I'm not a big nudger, and this game is solid. This is a solid game. So it's not easy. There we go. Hit some of that. Okay. I want to hit the left, number 9, to get a full house. That's the right one. Okay. He'll be there at 8:45. Oh, there you go. Well, that's great. He can be here at 8:45. I'll be streaming at 10 in the morning, so we can sit around and BS. Good choice. I play that William collection on Wii. Cool. Just tell Scott to come in the stream. Jeez. Nah, he'd probably start swearing or something. You know Scott. 2,000 points. I'm happy with 2,000 points. All right. That was fun. I don't know if you guys watched last week at all, but had Russ and Scott come over and join me partway through Avatar stream. So that was a blast. We had some really great games. Really close games, too. Okay. So tell Scott 10 o'clock's when I'm starting. All right. But he can come over at 8:45 if he wants. My son will let him in. He'll let anybody in. I have an older son with autism. And luckily he's very good-natured. So can't complain. All right. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. All right. Probably go to the half hour here. See how it goes. Another game. It's a good score. Definitely got to look at that reel switches here. Is that one time? Every once in a while, one of the reels won't reset fully. Okay, well, nope. 189. I got nothing coming up on the reels, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, nice. Okay, center shot would be great a couple times. Okay, Barricade says I'll be headed out. Great chatting. Hey, I had a lot of fun chatting. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. All right. Queen, queen. Oh, left. Let's go left. Yes. Nice. Got a match. Ah, jeez. Wasted. Didn't even get a... I don't even think I got a hit off of that. Okay. Where are we at here? I'm generally only going to stream the, I'm not going to stream any EMs on Twitch. I did once, or twice, and it just didn't work out that great. And I understand that, you know? Some people don't like watching them. But hey, if I can build up an audience for EMs here, I'll stream electronic and EMs here. I like variety. Oh, one more hit. Well, 2 more hits. Come on, left reel. There's once. Got the 9s down. These little flippers are something else, huh? One more hit on the left. Get back over there. Hit that left upper. Oh, right around it. A little backhand action. You didn't think you'd... There we go. Woohoo! Hey, any victory, no matter how large, is still a victory. Okay, see if we beat him. All right, 2 extra balls. That's what it's about. Jaw's getting sore from smiling and from wearing a mask at work. So, all right, that's enough I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to get involved in any discussion on it, so we'll leave it at that. All right, we got aces coming up on the outside, so either outside will work. There we go, good. Ah, man. Ah, yep. Tried to hit the outside. King's coming up. Aces coming up now. Center shot to be good. Yeah, well, just gotta keep changing your plans when you're playing this game. Okay, got a wild in center. Okay, it's all about setting up your shots. Okay, got a 10 coming up on the right. See if we can do it. Nice. It's the weakest one. Still gives you points though. All right, see if we can get that left 9. Okay, got 1. Now we're not going to beat the dealer on 10s. Okay, would have did it on a full house. Okay, ball 1. Got jacks coming up on the outside. Yep. Okay, if I can get the center and the right, we'll be in good shape. Oh, man! In the order I said. Okay, gotta get the 9s, though. There's 1. That's key to beating the dealer. Also in the settings in the back of the machine, you can shut off the ability for the dealer to get full house. Or limit it, I should say. But I've set it up a little tougher. All right, 4,000 points. Woohoo! Okay, we're on a streak here. Let's see if we can keep it up. We got a good ball going. Down the middle. 1. Okay, we beat the dealer. All right. He had 10s. All right, what do we got? Oh, center would be best, but we got 2 jacks coming on the outside, so pretty much any one, but center is ideal. I'll do like a medium plunge here. Originally, this game came with a plastic shooter housing. They did that. Williams did that for a few years, and not a good idea. I changed it out to a metal one. Like the feel of it. Nope. Do your best. That's all you can do. Oh, man. Pulled that one out of nowhere. Nope. Okay. Still a really good score. 5276. If I get to 6,000, we'll get another ball. Jack coming up on the right. Wild coming up in the center. Well, it's good. Oh, no, man. All right, another couple games. That was an awesome game. That was really good. Okay. Nope, not gonna change that one. Okay, we got a jack coming up in the center. Well, that didn't help me any. Hey, there we go. All right, see if we can get the 10s. Or 9s, I should say. See if we can get the 9s going for a full house. Oh, geez, another one I pulled out of nowhere. Okay. We're having fun. I'm shooting for the 9 cards over here to get a full house. Okay, we beat the dealer anyway. All right. 9s just kind of lock in that you got a much better chance of beating the dealer. All right. 2 kings are on the outside. We got wild in the center. I want to leave the center if possible. Nope. Okay. But hey, that worked out great. I wish didn't get to take advantage of it, darn it. All right. Wouldn't have beat the dealer anyway, but still. I always like taking at least a little advantage of my matches. Kings coming up across the board. Full plunge. Yeah, this machine is really solid, so I'm not moving it too much. Okay, center or right? Okay, if I get the center, we'll get a match of kings, which is good. It's tough aiming with those little flippers. Okay, trying for the center. Bingo! You know, streaming has really helped me out in my skills too. Oh geez, I lucked out. It went up there and it rolled the center wheel, but it was to another match. So hey, thank you game. Usually I don't like it when that happens because you lose your match. Okay, I'm trying for the nines. Yeah. Okay. Would have beat the queen if we would have got the nines. But dealer had full house. All right. Left or right? Anything but center. There we go. Ah, cannot take advantage of it. 27-35. That's an acceptable game. 3,000 is my goal, but over 1,000 I think is okay. All right, we'll do at least one more game. All right, we'll stop at the half-hour mark, around there. You know, just one more game thing. Okay. So, for those new here that may not have heard my spiel, my name is Jeremy from Pinball Mayhem, and we do weekly videos on YouTube here. And I do streaming on the weekends, and Saturday is YouTube streams, and Sunday is Twitch. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, I will be streaming Pinbot, I believe, and that should be fun. I enjoy that. Fun game. Love the music. You hear me go on about the music in that game all the time. And we are also now sponsored by This Week in Pinball. And Jeff Patterson there has got a great site with a whole bunch of pinball news, and all the pinball podcasts use that for their news source. And he started a little program for pinball promoters like myself and 27 other people so far that have signed up. And he's willing to share some of his profits. So, you know, can't beat that. So go check him out. Let's see here. There we go. We didn't want center. Okay. Ooh, nice. Dude. This might be the last game. We'll see. See how quick it is, I guess. Right. Nope. Darn it. Left. Pretty much any one I hit is going to be okay. Ooh. Didn't see that coming. Oh, just hit the edge of that target. All right. Watching where it's going. All right, ace. That's okay. 10. Okay. All right. Ah, I didn't want center. Oh well. It's all right. That was weird. My 9 didn't clear out. Okay, actually my 9 will clear out when it drops through. There we go. Always observing what this pinball machine's doing, so in case there's any issues, I can fix them. Okay. Also on This Week in Pinball, there is a Pinball Promoters database, and you can leave a review or search for other pinball promoters. Okay, yeah, this will be the last game, so if this ball is quick, last game. Alright. Yes, got a match. Hey, hey! Game didn't want to end. Extra ball. All right. Any one of them will work. We got 3 kings coming up. Doesn't matter which one it is. Okay, center shot, the hardest one to hit. Nope. Mainly because you're aiming with the small flippers is why I said that. All right, cool, that was it. Want to thank everybody for joining. Check out This Week in Pinball, and have yourself a great Saturday, and check me out on Twitch. Search for Pinball Mayhem. You'll find me that way, but it's pinball_mayhem_Jeremy. And yeah, again, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Have yourself a great weekend if I don't see you. And we'll go to our thanks for watching. Ciao.